I think that's where it's coming from, and I don't know where that all started, but all right, so we're gonna get into it.
Yeah, back into the game.
So which character? Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
It's the Olimar.
It's the Olimar, yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty much all been Olimar coming out from Shuton so far this set.
Yeah, we haven't seen a Pyramyth in a while.
I wouldn't be surprised in a particular character switch potentially that we might end up seeing if you know, Shuton finds himself in a little bit of trouble. But these are, like we said, the only 2 players left in the tournament that haven't dropped a single set so far, Hurt and Shuton. I mean, I would say this isn't what we expected in terms of the seeding, but at the same time,
yeah, that's
these
for
2
sure.
players of such caliber, I'm not surprised to see both of them in well, either of them, I'm not surprised, but both of them in winners finals, wow.
Oh, yeah, I think I totally agree on that, because actually, like, we do see both of them in top 8 for sure, like every single time, but being both of them at the same time in winners finals, I think that's very
I'm going to be straight up about it, bro. Like, the last 5,000 Japanese majors that we commentated has been either Akola Mia versus somebody that isn't Akola Mia that ends up getting 3-0'd or reverse 3-0'd. So
usually.
This is crazy to see.
It is, because in Akola's is in losers. And Mia's out already.
Yeah.
So
it's been an incredibly odd tournament, but an absolute privilege to commentate it as we're getting into this first set. So far, the game is relatively even. Hurt throwing out a lot of hitboxes to get the Pikmin off of him. As we said, the Shuton is going to have to be careful about the way that he throws them Pikmin out. And oh my god, I forgot, we were commentating Snake. So it doesn't matter if you're at 90%, you're at kill percent.
No. If you're above 110, you always have to be careful.
Immediate.
The up tilt.
It's immediate.
And it's coming out in frame 6, but and
yeah, rough catch on the
throw.
platform. Hurt did not want to be there, and Shuton managing to capitalize off of it gorgeously. And yeah, 1 stock apiece. We're looking good.
Yeah, and that was very smart from Shuton because he had the grenade at hand, so he had to do the up throw like super fast. That was very good awareness from Shuton. And we are already racking up into 50-60%. It's not a kill percent yet, but for Pikmin and Olimar, it's gonna be very close.
I mean, I get this. Up until, I feel like there's 2 parts to the game. The early part of the game, where it's like both players are just throwing out their equally very strong projectiles. It's just like, it's like a game of battle cats.
And they're spamming 4 up tilts.
The moment either like player reaches like 80-90%, the other person's just gonna get right in there and start going for their optimal kill moves. So it's a game in 2 parts. It's gonna be a very interesting set for sure.
And the way that
taking his time.
And the way that Hurt is really trying to kill the Pikmin with down tilts and all the other moves, it's like right there.
It's smart.
Yeah, it's really smart because it will mess up with Shuton's game plan. I mean, obviously he's the best becoming an all-around player, but still, like mixing up everything is going to be
There's a reason as to why people like Shuton and people like Uame, as we saw obviously earlier, are so good at getting purples so fast. It is because they're so good at, like, you know, Pikmin control and making sure their Pikmin don't die. But it's the very top level where that game plan can just be obliterated by the fact that Hurt's just so good at just dealing with these Pikmin, whether it be grenades, whether it be tilt attacks, to kind of get rid of the Pikmin from a safe space.
And we've been already in like almost the Nikita.
Holy mix. How do you get? Are you gonna do it again? Still getting hit by the sound spot
again.
Third time.
Still living. Still living.
Just about
the crazy recovery coming from Shuton.
Just about managing to survive. Not only that, but taking the stock with the blue aerial. Just about managing to do it with a combination of the fact that Hurt was at way too high percent and also a little bit of rage doing the deed. And now Shuton going up a stock. Needs to watch out about how he throws out these aerials though, because grenade might start killing soon at the right spots.
It will for sure. And any aerial would kill, any ground move would kill.
Yeah.
Never mind, that didn't kill, but
yeah, a little bit of a timing delay makes up.
And the recovery.
Shuton on point as always. Dash smash.
Already. He's racking up already to 80%.
He wants this game over,
this is a kill percent if he gets a purple.
It's an uncharacteristic game from Shuton, I can't lie, because yeah, he's barely had any chance to throw out the purples because Hurt's been so good at getting rid of them. But at the same
he
time,
doesn't need it. He doesn't need it. No, I think this is exactly how Shuton has been adapting like very fast, because you know how we were saying like Hurt was very good at killing all those Pikmins and messing up with all the how he wants to play the game. But now, because I think we never saw 2 purples at the same time. We never saw it. We never saw it. But he was so good at knowing which Pikmin he needs to use at the right time.
Yeah.
And he did the exact thing, you know?
Shuton kind of just proving that, like, you know, it doesn't just need to be like all purples and all whites just for racking up damage. You know, that he can get round the difficulties and game plans that Hurt tries to give him by just making the most out of each Pikmin that he has, even if they're not necessarily regarded as the best.
Right. Because Shuton didn't even use like the up smash confirms or down throw confirms.
No.
Like not a single time.
And that's partly also because of the fact that, you know, Hurt can kind of just grenade out of some of these really long confirms that Shuton can rack up from 0. Like, you're not going to be hitting up smash, up air against Snake most of the time.
That is true.
Gets the grab though.
Ooh, the C4, that kill, that's going to be very damaging, but still, I mean, the small battlefield is filled with fire and everything.
It's an explosion of hitboxes on such a small stage with platforms that both players will definitely try to make the most out of. Hurt, imagine he was a little bit disadvantaged there, but he's, hang on a second, kind of turning things around. Up smash ledge trap, Shuton trying to take his time, but Hurt catches him with the nair. He just can't catch him. I don't know why.
I mean, Hurt is really famous for that Nikita movement, right? But Shuton.
Nice.
Oh wow, that is very smart from Shuton.
It's because I'm guessing it was because Shuton expected her to do an up air, which is why
that's why he went for the back air.
Slightly delayed with going for a back air instead, and just completely caught Shuton off guard. Brilliant stuff by him, and his reward is the first stock.
But 145%, that can be a very fast stock. So if Shuton gets something very soon, it should be perfectly even, but Hurt is not going to let that happen very easily.
I mean, Shuton hasn't taken too much damage yet, and finally finds the first kill with an up air.
And I just
looking even.
Yeah, and just something that I noticed is that because all the nades and C4 and everything, these are fires.
Yeah.
The red Pikmin is surviving quite a long time. I just noticed. I'm like,
that's a good point.
Yeah.
That's a good point
like the whites and blue, they're all dying like crazy. But look, we have like 2 reds.
And you already know Shuton is thinking about this. Because he lives and breathes Olimar. This guy knows absolutely everything. This guy knows Olimar's home address, postal code, everything. Just about managing to recover by throwing out those red Pikmin as kind of like a little shield.
Yeah, that's a good point there, because, you know, in a normal Snake matchup, you have to throw back the grenades and everything to actually get your neutrals back. But in this case, if you have red Pikmins, it will stop in front, so it won't do too much.
Exactly. If you're like stuck with the red Pikmin as Shuton, and you throw them out in disadvantage, you'll always be able to get them back when you kind of eventually stick onto the ledge. You can still throw them out as aerials. So it's safe to have the red ones.
Right.
As he has one right here at the moment. Almost read that roll. Just a little too late in terms of the timing there. And we're still
but he had the very right read.
Completely even game at the moment. This stock could go either way. Either player just has to play their cards correctly. Hurt taking his time, taking control of center stage. Committal dash tag doesn't work out, but he's still in advantage. Shuton manages to grab the ledge.
Oh, what? He went for the raw force smash? Really?
Yeah, he just outspaced his grab, which is crazy.
That was crazy.
The precision from Shuton.
And the perfect recovery coming from Shuton to avoid all that firearms.
Damage. Hurt doesn't go for any kind of follow-up off of it. Shuton's a little too high in percent. F-tilt going to send the other way. Shuton back of the ledge. Trying to be aggressive at disadvantage, and Hurt whip punishes perfectly with that broken ass dash attack.
And that brings it to totally even.
41 by the way. 41 by the way. Heavy damage. Just a quick 2-piece. Shuton slightly ahead.
It racks up 40-something%.
Yep. Slowing the pace of the game down a bit. Shuton completely fine with this apparently.
No, he's totally fine.
Throwing out their strong moves. You come to me. There it is.
Nice, out of shield.
He's got a white stuff on him. Needs to get rid of it. 106 on Hurt. Looking good for Shuton. Hurt might want to take the back foot a little more. Gets hit by a back air. Does Shuton press here? He's got one purple.
The let's get. Oh! The bait! The bait! The bait!
Why are you air dodging?
That.
Why?
Now that was very smart coming from Shuton. And did you notice there was a C4 right there? So I think what Hurt wanted to do was avoid the up air, and then I think air dodge to the left or right, or whichever way, to avoid the C4, and then detonate the C4 to get the Shuton. But Shuton was like, nope, I'm not going for the up air.
Just one small step ahead, but that one small step is apparently enough to get him ahead 2-0 in winners finals.
Oh my God.
He is one away from winners side grands. This might be his major. This might
This will be
his major. This would be huge if he takes it.
Oh my God, no bias, but I've been a big fan of Shuton.
We've been waiting a long time for a Shuton up, ladies and gentlemen. We've been waiting a long time. The whole of Japan is watching right now. This man is the Shohei Ohtani of Smash Bros. Everyone in Japan is... I can't wait. Morning newspaper tomorrow. Shuton wins.
Oh yeah, no. If we go back home with Shibuya, there's gonna be newspapers coming out.
Precisely. Hurt though, definitely not going down without a fight. As we move into PS2, a little more space to breathe this time around, which is what Hurt wants. Maybe
I think he
wasn't
was
suffocated in the previous games.
I think even if there is like Snake is really good with his CQCs, you know.
Yeah.
He's like that exactly. So it's really good to have Olimar to rush down against Olimar, but I think he noticed that it's a lot better to make some space, take some time.
Sorry, someone in chat said the Hurt Greninja. Imagine Game 3 hurdles out the long time Greninja secondary. Which, if you didn't know, yeah, used to have a Greninja secondary that you used to pull out a lot in Smash Mate.
Yeah.
It is Greninja's role, but listen, it's the trusty Snake that's gone him this far to become a global superstar at this point.
Oh, yeah.
So, I'll obviously stick to his guns at the moment.
Yeah. He did used to pull out Greninja time to time on very specific matchups.
You see the Hurt Sonic is recently becoming a thing.
Yeah.
He's a bit of a multi-character extraordinaire. He's got that game sense, I suppose.
And as we're saying, they're both slowly racking up damage, and it's been already a minute and a half almost. It's a slow game. Yeah.
Be prepared.
Slow game.
We go into time, baby. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. We are going to time.
We're going to time with Pikmin on an Olimar, which is very rare.
Yeah. This is the Hurt way. Yeah.
And Shuton has his Pikmins ready.
Yup.
With the two purple.
Purples as well. Two purples. Mix it up with the red as well. Shuton, despite being slightly down in percent, is definitely looking more than comfortable with the current situation.
But I just noticed that Hurt is not getting hit by any like Pikmin aerials. Like this 84%, that's all coming from Pikmin and all Pikmins.
Yeah.
Literally. So it is I think becoming some troublesome for Shuton to actually get close to him.
Yeah.
Because that really shows how Hurt is really avoiding everything.
This is literally like one of those like tank games. Have you ever played them? What's it called? Worms? I forgot.
Oh yeah. You have to avoid going through.
Yeah. It's like Battle Cats. Like the Nyanko Daisenso. Yeah, it's that.
I understand it very well, but I think Champ won't.
But these guys are camping.
Yeah, they're camping the hell out of it.
They want this so bad.
It's been already 2 minutes and a half, and there's no stock being taken from either side.
Both players, they are right on that.
They want to win.
They need to win this.
And the first aerial coming from Shuton that could... Oh! The up air! This is going to be very interesting.
But I was going to say, there's one element where we might expect to see Hurt kind of like spring into action and play a lot more melee.
Oh?
But at the same time, Hurt really is more of the type of guy to kind of just stick to his game plan. As long as the time isn't looking too bad, as long as he can find the kill eventually without taking too much.
Oh no! The confirm!
Jab lock, back air, just for that extra
already 63%? And 9, and still climbing.
In the space of 10 seconds, this game has gone from dead even to very Shuton favor, but finally taking the stop with a meaty back air.
And
what do you do here? Shuton with the purple, looking for the kill.
He's gonna get
a disadvantage. How do you land?
Oh,
dodge again.
Very smart.
This time around, Hurt gets away with it. A smart F2.
Parries it. Wow.
Grab. Yup.
Very smart play coming from Hurt.
Yeah, DI mix up from Shuton though. Avoids the back air and avoids an offstage situation. Good on him. Yeah, you got a grenade with you, buddy. Okay.
Yep. And Shuton would need 20-30 more % to actually get like a solid kill.
Yeah.
So Hurt is not going to be rushing down on him too much so that he can get some damage. But
could be an opening.
This
here.
landing.
How do you land? Safely.
Okay, safely with the grenades.
Yup, damage.
Oh!
The whistle, but it doesn't even matter. Hurt will take that damage.
Oh no.
What are we saying? Yeah, I sense that rolling. Me and you, Hurt.
Yeah.
We're kind of the same. Watch out though.
Oh no.
Shuton pushing her into 150. A lot of things are going to kill. It doesn't need to be a purple at this point.
It can be any, if it's red or yellow or anything.
Not
it's
forcing
fine.
anything. 2.5 minutes left on the clock. We might
see a timeout. No, we might see a timeout.
Yeah.
Oh, waits for the up tilt. Doesn't kill it.
184 on her. He is still alive. Good air dodge.
And actually 85% on Pigman and Olimar is a kill percent.
The fact that we've been on PS2, this stage is like so good for Hurt's disadvantage. Like he can mix up his
that was so smart. That was so smart. He knew that nades was about to explode, so he just spammed the red Pigman.
Yeah, the red.
That was the red. Oh, reads the grab.
Yeah.
Is it Shuton? Are you gonna close this out?
Looking really good for him at the moment.
Racking up damage.
Left. 2 reds on him.
Throwing as much Pigman as possible.
I was about to say if I was Shuton, I would not approach for my day life. That is why.
That is why.
Her smelling blood out of anywhere, practically anywhere at this point.
And
he
look,
will hit his up
we already passed a minute and a half left. This could really go timeout.
A slight deficit at the moment. Needs to rack up some damage with these grenades.
But this 44%,
but trying to pressure as much as possible. Shoots on the back foot here in terms of positioning, but in terms of damage, is slightly ahead.
And just because this percent difference is not that big at all. Just few grenades or just 1 or 2 aerials is gonna do it. But
less than a minute left.
Less than a minute left. Shuton's still going up.
On the verge of actually taking this 3-0. Hurt needs to do something and something quick.
Oh! Shuton!
Oh, he had the right way!
No! Pigman sucks! Pigman sucks!
Oh my god! His purple hates him!
Oh no, the air dodge! No! Let's go do it! Oh! That does it! Shuton wins Winners Finals 3-0 and oh my god, it's the Grand Finals winner's side!
He had Hurt shook at the ending.
Oh my god, no. Hurt was very nervous at that very end. Yeah,
chasing him down right till the very end.
No, I think what happened, you saw that forward air coming from Hurt.
Yeah.
I think he noticed the time. Because at that point, it was like 40-something seconds left.
Yeah.
So Hurt had to hit something big.
Yeah.
So I think he had to rush down, and Shuton didn't let that happen.
Go for the ballsy options, but at the end of the day, you are playing Shuton, the most experienced of all.
And it's been, I think, Shuton being on winner's side of Grand Finals,
it's been a while.
It's been a long time.
It's been a very long time.
It's been a very long time.
Even if we get the likes of someone like a Cola crawling up.
Oh, YouTube!
Whoa. Whoa. You didn't see that. But yeah, man, Shuton, he now has 2 sets to play with in Grand Finals. And even if the likes of someone like a Cola comes up calling from losers, that's a huge advantage.
It is. It sure is. It sure is.
This music is killing my ears right now. This dubstep is loud as hell.
Yeah.
But wow, look at that. What a banging set to start us off with. Surprised it was only a 3-0.
Yeah, I thought it would be like a Game 5 situation. But in the game as well, like what we saw was a very close game. There were just, very small differences if they got the right kill moves or not.
Yeah.
But I didn't expect a 3-0 like you said.
But there you go, yeah. Despite the tough matchup that we talked about before the bracket, Shuton holding it down all Olimar. Olimar shirt, by the way. I'm just bringing that out. And now we're going to take a trip to losers, where we're going to get to watch losers semi-finals.